Hello, this is Genocidal Paladin with the first episode of D&D Stories. I call this one Kobold Satan. To give you some context, we were playing through a variant of Sunless Citadel, and the party had just made a deal with the kobolds. There was a bard, a rogue, a cleric, and 2 paladins. They just made it to the Kobold Queen, and they had decided to interrogate the goblin prisoners for information. The goblin prisoners convinced the party to let them out. The party and the goblins struck a deal. The goblins would cultivate the apples, and the party would sell them because people wouldn't pay more than 50 gold to buy the enchanted apples the goblins produce. Once they let the goblins out and the deal was made, they put the goblins in their packs and decided that as a symbol of goodwill they would kill every single kobold. They literally decided to wipe them all out. Of course the paladin of Bahamut wouldn't agree to this, but our other paladin wasn't there when they made the deal with the kobolds, but had made the deal with the goblins, so he could participate in the slaughter. Also, kobolds do count as lawful evil, so it's a little better. The Kobold Queen was going to give them a raiding party for when they went down into the goblin's lair. So as soon as they were out of the room with the party of kobolds, they brutally murdered the troops that had been gifted to them. And of course, the kobold elites in the other room heard the screams as the peons were brutally torn apart, and came to help. Once they killed one of the elites, our vengeance Earth Paladin picked up its body and used it as a weapon. They managed to kill another one, so we picked that one up too. Eventually, they finished the fight against about 11 kobolds. They had no tanks and were level 1. With only one death. Well, it was the cleric, and he was fully one-shotted. Dealt 3 times his health, which was only 4 because of his terrible constitution, when an elite kobold critted him. Thankfully, his god decided that he didn't deserve to die and revived him in a ray of light. After this battle, with the paladin still wielding the kobolds as weapons, they beat the Kobold Queen to near death using her subjects. When the rogue stabbed her, he derailed the entire plan. After the great battle, the paladin meditated among the corpses, praying to his god. She blessed him for his noble conquest by making his kobolds never rot, and about as powerful as maces plus radiant damage. And she told him, "These weapons will be the tools of your conquest, for you and your companions. Go out, create an army, ascend to godhood, for that is the prophecy." Yeah, that's about as far as we got in that session. The encounter took a really long time. But yeah, I'll keep these stories coming out, and as we keep playing that campaign. I'll probably have a video with the character descriptions out soon too. But for now, I'll see you next time.